Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, you?
Very good. I mean, you must be delighted. Your 7th pole here, 91 poles. It wasn't easy though, was it? I mean, we saw the spin, we feel the swirling wind.
Yeah.
How was it out there?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely unusual because in a sense of, I mean, Silverstone is always like this in terms of the gusts that we get to go around this track. It's in the best place I think it could be in the UK. Because the gustiness that we get really just adds to the difficulty of driving around this track, particularly as it's so high speed. You really have to be on your toes to be able to catch crosswinds and headwinds and tailwinds that affect you in different corners. And you know, sometimes you make a reaction to a tailwind or a headwind, and then you get there and it's not there, but the next lap it is. So yeah, it's such a tricky circuit, but I tell you, I have to say, I think it might be my favorite circuit just because of how fast it is, the speed that we have now through Magnussen-Beckes is faster than ever before. So it's just missing one thing, and that's the fans.
I know, it is a really strange atmosphere, isn't it?
Yeah.
It almost feels like testing. It doesn't feel like the British Grand Prix, does it?
No. The thing is, once you pull that visor down, you're in such a zone that, if I'm really honest, like those laps that it's so heated and you're so focused that it was like back to normal business. But yeah, for sure, when you finish the lap and you notice there's no flags and there's all these different things missing, the people really do make this race as special as it's always been. So I hope everyone enjoyed it still. Yeah.
And tomorrow, I mean, your main battle is obviously with your teammate, that long run down to turn one. The car obviously feels great, and the team are doing such a brilliant job. Is that your main focus then, your teammate, all the conditions? I mean, it's obviously going to be actually quite a lot colder tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that going to change anything? It'll probably make you more competitive, won't it?
The surprising thing is that the car doesn't feel, you know, you say the car obviously feels great.
Well, maybe compared to the others.
Well, I think it's all relative ultimately.
Yeah.
We all get a package and we take it to the limit, and when you get to the limit, it doesn't feel particularly that great, particularly when you go past the limit. So I'm pretty sure it's the same for everyone in that sense. Of course, it gets much, much worse the further back you go. But you know, I think for me, I mean, we made some changes going into qualifying, and it wasn't quite so great. It was better in P3. But there are so many elements of the car which, yes, are fantastic, and we're still learning about it, still trying to understand how to improve it. And that last lap was really right on the rugged edge, and the most that I could get from it.
Just a quick message to the fans, because so many people do save up everything they've got to come to this Grand Prix. There will be a lot of people that are a bit heavy-hearted tomorrow. They'll still watch on TV, they'll still support you, but what do you say to them?
As I said, I miss seeing the fans. You know, the greatest grandstands around here, and this is the weirdest time. I wake up every day, and it's like Groundhog Day with this whole COVID experience, and you know, it's difficult not being able to be. You know, I don't know if the fans know that we have to be in a bubble. You can't be around people. Which I'm sure it's similar back there, but even I guess for us, you know, any of us drivers get it. You can't race. So
yeah, look at Checo. I mean, it's so surreal, isn't it?
Yeah. So I just want to encourage people out there just to, you know, there may be a case where someone will get it and you don't feel anything like Checo. Some of them might not get too sick, but there are people who do get really, really sick. So we just have to be mindful and compassionate about other people.
Well, listen, well done today. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Good luck tomorrow.